Nu jazz is definitely a genre that every single producer has tried out by now, as well as every single rapper. And since Lunchbox dropped like a year or two ago, there's been a bunch of clones and copies trying to mimic the sound. And today I'm showing you guys all the essentials that you need to know about this genre, to my knowledge at least. I'm not claiming to be a nu jazz producer, for the love of God, because I know the comment section is gonna go crazy. But before we get into it, if you guys want to get this FLP, as well as every single project file from our past videos, be sure to check out the first link in the description on how to become a member. And without further ado, let's get into it. One common theme that I've seen in a bunch of nu jazz beats is there's always a predominant vocal sample. So I went on Splice and I pulled up this sample. And then I took the last part of the sample and I reversed it and I looped it through most of the song. After that I added on some Valhalla Supermassive, which is just a reverb, and I added on this EQ. And when I usually start off with a vocal sample only, I always tend to go to drums first and then just kind of add my own textures and melodies afterwards. And that just helps with not making the beat too complicated. So I started off with this NYC 808. And with most nu jazz beats, there's almost always more than one 808 sound. So after that, I added the Stinker 808, as well as the Ammo 808. And this is how they sound together. After that, I added on these hats. Next up I added on this clap, and for an off clap I added this filtered clap. Next up I added on these two snares, and you'll see with most of these snares and perks there's almost always rolls involved, and finding the bounce for these nu jazz beats isn't always the easiest thing to do, but once you get the right amount of sounds and the right type of sounds, everything just kind of makes sense. You just shouldn't overdo it and just add all the off sounds in the right pockets. And now moving on to one of the most important parts of these beats, your perk sound selection. And if you guys want to get exactly the right sounds, we've got you covered. Our Dreams, Nu Jazz and Plug and Beat kit is the perfect starter kit for these beats. It's got a bunch of one-shots and drum sounds, and it's literally all I've been using to make these beats for the past 6 months now. And if you guys want a beta version of this kit, just comment down below Dreams next to your IG handle and I'll be sure to send it your way. And in the beta, you get a discount code as well. So if you guys want any of the sounds that I'm using in this video, be sure to check out the link in the description. But back to the beat, these are the perks that I chose. And I honestly can't explain what the thought process is behind the patterns, but with my process I always leave these perks for last, just so that I don't add too much to it, because the beat is already pretty busy. So after that I decided to add on to the loop, and like I said, all these one shots are from my Dreams, Nu Jazz and Plug and Beat kit, but I started off with this pluck sound, and next up I added this lead. After that I added another lead sound, and I'm realizing playing this without the vocal sample or the 808s makes it sound really dumb, so let me just add the 808 at least. And then for arrangement, I took this lead and I pitched it up an octave at some parts. I also rendered it as audio, and then I reversed it and chopped it up. And then at some parts I also layered the original sound that I printed out, like the MIDI pattern of it, and I just layered it on top of the reverse part, and it kind of adds this wide effect to it. Lastly, I added a kick drum and my tag, and that's the whole beat. for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something new. And once again, if you guys want this project file as well as all the FLPs of our past videos, be sure to check out the first link in the description on how to become a member. And if you guys want all the sounds that I used in this beat, be sure to check out the Dreams, Plugin B, and new jazz kit that we have. We're running a massive sale this whole December on our website, so be sure not to miss out. Thanks again for the constant love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.